Hey everyone, this is Sunish. We are here with a brand new week in Heroes of the Storm. They just finished the maintenance and have a new flock of heroes for us to play. I'm going to be doing more of a bit of an overview in this video to show off the heroes that are being showcased this week. Up first, we have the one, the only Abathur, the Evolution Master. He is a support hero who actually doesn't engage in any combat whatsoever. If he does, he's playing it wrong. But he can help the team out from inside the base. So if you see his abilities here, we have Symbiote, assist an ally and gain new abilities. We have Toxic Nest, which spawns a little mine on the field. Deep Tunnel, you can move across the map. And Locust Strain spawns locusts that attack down the nearest lane. So he has a little bit of lane presence, but not a ton. Up next, we have Falstad, the Griffin Rider. With his abilities, Hammerang, throw a hammer, slowing and damaging enemies in a line. Hammering returns after thrown. I feel like it's a bit of a grammar error there. Come on, Blizzard. Don't you have some English majors working for you? I think that should say after the throw. Thunderstorm. Damage multiple nearby enemies. Passive. Periodically damage a random nearby enemy. That sounds like a pretty good ability. Barrel Roll. Dash to a location and gain a temporary shield. That will that actually might be a pretty good ability for engaging in team fights. Give yourself a nice shield and disrupt the enemy team. Tailwind. After not taking damage for 6 seconds, Falstad gains 20% increased movement speed. So this is essentially his mount. Because he already is riding a griffin, it would look kind of weird if you had a griffin on a horse. So he has a passive ability that increases his movement speed. Up next, we have the Ugly Goblin Gazlowe. You may remember him from World of Warcraft. We have the Rocket Turret, which basically he puts down a turret and create a turret that shoots at nearby enemies. Exactly that. It's very good for controlling space, say probably on the Pirate Bay map. You can control the chests and stuff like that. Death Laser. Charge and shoot a laser. Damage and range increases the longer it is charged. Now this ability actually hurts a lot. It's quite powerful, but it is a little bit difficult to aim. Explodium Charge. Throw a timed bomb which stuns and damages enemies in an area. And Salvager. Turrets and enemy structures drop scrap. Collect to restore mana and reduce cooldowns. Activate to dismantle a turret, turning it into scrap. So he's very good at dealing damage to buildings. He's a specialist. He's in that class of hero. And up next, we have the original StarCraft badass, Jim Raynor. And his abilities, he has Penetrating Round. Fire a shot, damaging and knocking back enemies in a line. Really annoying if you're trying to chase him. He'll just turn around and push you backwards. Inspire. Increase attack speed and movement speed for self and nearby allies. That works out really well for team fights and if you want to just push your lane. Adrenaline Rush. Automatically heal when on low health. This ability is one of the most annoying ones I have come across in this game because you'll be chasing a Raynor and his Adrenaline Rush has not procced yet and all of a sudden he's back to half health when he was almost dead. And then Lead from the Front. Reduce ability cooldowns by killing enemies. So essentially the more he kills, the more he can kill. And up next we have Tyrael, the Archangel of Justice. He has Punishing Blade. Slow and damage enemies in an area. Use ability again to teleport to the area. Righteousness. Gain a temporary shield. Hand of Sacrifice redirects damage from nearby ally to Tyrael. And Might of Eldruin. When Tyrael is about to die, he becomes invulnerable and explodes. So Tyrael, I have not had the pleasure of playing or playing against Tyrael too much. from my understanding, is he's a warrior, but he's much more of a tank. He is incredibly hard to take down. And last, but certainly not least, we have Uther the Lightbringer. And basically, he's a paladin. You've got Holy Light, heal an ally or self, Holy Radiance, cast Holy Magic, damaging enemies and healing allies in a line, Hammer of Justice, stun and damage an enemy, and Eternal Devotion. When killed, Uther's spirit remains temporarily on the battleground. That is also one of the most annoying abilities in this game. I can't tell you the amount of times I've killed Uther only to have his ghost kill me. But hope you guys have enjoyed this. Just want to go on and say a little bit more about, I'd like to get a little bit more interaction going on this channel. Let's say pick heroes for me to try. I'm going to also try and stream. But I would like more interaction. Maybe we could do some fan games for those of you in the alpha. What heroes do you want to see? What kind of builds do you want to see? If there's any crazy strategies you want me to try, I'm up for just about anything. And I am going to close this video now so I can start playing some Heroes of the Storm.